Welcome everybody, as always, I'm Burner, and we're doing a little bit more Red Dead Redemption 2, coming to you with a cautionary tale this time. Let's take a peek. Awfully different. That's because it is. If you haven't heard, uh, permadeath is a thing for your horse, and in a beautiful example of sheer stupidity, the horse that I had gotten all the way up to bonding level 4 and whose stamina and health I developed, I accidentally got killed right here on these train tracks. Uh, I just happened to be running through the area, came by a train, and this little pop-up in the corner came up and said, robbing trains is a good way to, get loot and money. And I thought, let's mess around. Let's see if we can do it. So I stole a train just before the bridge, or hopped on a train just before the bridge, and then once it was on the bridge, I hijacked it in the hopes of keeping like bounty hunters and lawmen away. It did help for that, but afterwards I thought, oh, let me drive this train for a little bit, which is something you can do, and I thought I'll just whistle for my horse Ghost to follow me. And I whistled before the train even started moving. He was moving on this bridge right here. It looked like he had plenty of room. I didn't even think about it. And as I ran by, I killed my horse. Permanently killed. Nothing I could do about it. To add insult to injury, I really didn't get much loot or anything from the train. It was a complete waste of my time. And I lost a horse that I really had grown to like. Um, and now I have this guy. This is Spirit. I had him in my stables already. He's not terrible. If you look, he has the potential for 7 speed and 5 acceleration. I have him at 6 and 5 at the moment. But you can tell they're bonding level 1. His stamina's not that great yet, neither is his health. So I thought, if I'm going to have to develop a new horse anyway, we ought to go horse hunting and see if I can get something a little bit better to work with. So because of that, I kind of looked online for some of the areas to horse hunt. Mostly I've been down here. Let me back out. In sort of the main area where this part of the story takes place, kind of in New Hanover, in the Valentine area and the Heartlands here in the middle, where there's a lot of grassland, and you tend to run into these small packs of horses. It's actually where I have the horse that you see right now, Spirit, who's a thoroughbred, a good size. He can take a pretty tough beating, so pretty good war horse as well. And like we saw, not terrible stats. But in looking online, apparently the best horse, quotation marks there, is up here by Lake Isabel. It is a white Arabian. If you saw, I think it was just our last video we did where we stole the race horses down here from the Braithwaites. One of them was a white Arabian. They had a black Arabian as well, and I think like a brown chestnut one. We didn't get to keep any of those horses, but they did have amazing stats. So let's give it a shot. We're gonna run up here towards the lake, through all this bounty area. Sure, you can pay it off, but what's the fun of being an outlaw if you can just pay off your bounty? So they've been building up slowly. We'll make our way through New Hampshire. Really go too far off of focus here. Try not to do too much like random hunting and anything crazy like that. But if we, run into some chance encounters, some strangers or something, we might kind of see what they offer us. But for the most part, just gonna try and get us up there. And who knows? Maybe we'll bond a little bit with old Spirit Boy here. Like I said, not terrible stats, but if we're gonna have to rebuild or redevelop our entire bonding from level 1, might as well do it with superior stats. So we'll see what we can get. Ghost had more than twice this horse's stamina, so it has been a little annoying moving around on the map just because I have to kind of let off at the gas pretty often to make sure I'm not grinding them down into the dirt. But that is my cautionary tale, guys. Be careful what you do with your horses, especially if you've had one for a long time and you know you are pretty attached to them. Like I said, I've had this horse in my stable for a while. I actually have two more horses in there. One's a female thoroughbred. This one's male. I forget what my other horse is, but I have three in the stables, and I hadn't really been developing any of it just because I did like Ghost. I love his color. In fact, if they make like a real dark gray or maybe even a black, I might switch to a black. I really like that dark gray coat though. I think it looks pretty cool, especially with a nice saddle on it. I'm just not 100% if they have an Arabian in that color. But, you know, this white one should be pretty fancy.
Oh, I really need your help, friend. Again. I know.
See.
Listen, I know what this looks like, but you got to help me out again. Man, come on, please.
Again? Come on now.
Just shoot the damn chains already. Come on.
Well, might as well.
Please, come on, friend. You're all I got. Yes.
Relax.
Oh, yes. Praise the Lord. Thank you. I tell you, friend, I'm about more broke than last time, but, well, I heard something you might like.
Okay,
Well,
I like
some
info.
drunk's been hoarding his money in this little place south of Rhodes down by the river. A lot of money and very drunk. At least that's what they say.
Oh, I look like a thief or something?
Home
Or
robbery.
something, maybe. I don't know. It doesn't matter to me.
Let's see. Home robbery. Watson's cabin. Why does that sound familiar? Old lady lives alone north at Strawberry. We'll get to that later. Like I said, not too far off track. We're going horse hunting tonight. As you did see, I do believe the Lake Isabella is up into the mountains a bit. So if you're going to kind of quest out for one of these white Arabians, make sure you bring some winter clothes. You don't want to do anything stupid and die on your way to getting a horse. I believe I have some in my horse. I'm pretty sure I stored a winter outfit not too long ago. Hopefully I don't look like that same idiot I'm advising against, but we'll see.
Idiot.
You kidding me right now? Oh, maybe it won't let me go there yet. No, that can't be right. I've been there. I mean, it's explored already. Let's see if we can just find a way around. That's a little silly that it won't let me kind of walk up through there. Yeah, especially if it's that easy to work around. Hopefully I don't manage to get this horse killed as well. Kind of just checking my path here. Make sure we don't go too far out of the way. Might just follow this little river up if I can. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh, come on now.
Sorry, boy. Yep.
Well, he is not having that. Mother fudge.
Shit.
my horse dead? Jesus Christ. Well, almost killed him. That's freaking ridiculous. Guess we'll be going around. Oh, let's see if we can feed him. Come on now. Looks like we're going to be moving around a little bit. Oh, bales. Yep, that's what happens when that goes down. Well, we having fun yet? This is not going well. This is not going well, gang. Oh, come on. What the hell? Oh. I'm not sure what was going on there. That did not end up the way I wanted it to. You guys did get to see a little bit of grizzly murder, though, so. Ah. Do I have a horse? I do. Where did it start me? Oh, it's not too bad. We're kind of in the same area. You guys remember that time we moseyed up on that grizzly bear? That did not work out well for anybody. For real this time. We'll see if we can get up into these mountains a little bit. Yeah. Find us a horse without getting mauled. Let me see where this trail is going. I'd really like to follow that river up, but it's going to be a pain in the ass. Yeah, part of me wonders if the horse going up that incline that we just had an issue with is because he physically can't, or if it's just that he doesn't trust me enough yet. You know, your horses will do a lot more depending on your bonding level and the time you've spent with them. It doesn't look like any place we're going to be going. Yeah, let me wrap this back around. Adventure, guys. Adventure.
Yep.
Oh, come on now. I think maybe if this works well, might have to go with the little revenge video next time and do some grizzly hunting. Legendary animal territory. Alright, I'm gonna try not to get too sidetracked. Hope it's not a legendary bear. I really actually hope it's not any sort of legendary predator. I'm not ready for that last one. Did I lose it?
Yep. Easy there.
I see water. Yeah, maybe it is a bad idea going up the stream. Seeing as bears like streams. Hey, horse bonding level 2. We can rear up. Aren't we good? A little bit of stamina. Oh yeah, what we got? Some sort of ram? Sheep? Have to come back and check it out later. Alright, let's see how far we can follow this stream. Got a little glitch fish. Alright, I really like to stay with the stream. Let's see what this road's giving us. That road's pretty close. Go ahead and just take this road up. See if I'll be a little bit more prepared next time. Yeah, let's go with that. Oh, let's see. How do I change wardrobes? Let's see. Saddle brush.
Come on, boy.
I sure thought I put some clothes on this horse. This could get ugly quick. Ooh, boy. How do I change my outfit? Tonics, ingredients, materials. The fact that they're... Yeah, I wonder if it's has to do with the fact that it was saddled on my other horse when Ghost died, which could make this a real pain in the ass. I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stay up here. So we're around the lake. What is this? Corpse. And I'm just gonna have to see. Maybe we can find the horse before I freeze to death. Maybe not. One thing I didn't think about: visibility here is pretty terrible, and we're trying to find a white horse. So this could definitely.
Slow up now.
definitely be a little bit more difficult than we want it to be.
Yep. Hold up. Yeah. Whoa, easy. Yep.
Oh shit. Ah.
Ah, shit.
Not going well. Not going well,
There you
gang.
go.
Not going well at all.
Look. Here.
Let him lead himself down.
Okay, boy.
Oh man.
You're okay, boy. Yep.
So it said around the lake. I don't know if we're supposed to stick pretty close or if it just means this general area. We're really not coming up with much yet. Ooh, another legendary animal. Ah, buffalo. Alright. Keep a look on things. I like when the sky's clear, at least we can see a bit.
Easy. Whoa.
Look at that moose. Western bull moose. At least we know animals are up here. Still no horses. Oh, shit. How in the world did we not see that? You gotta be kidding me. That's it. That's Arabian. Wow, look at those stats. Possible 9, possible 8. How far away is that? That's close enough. Let's see what we can do. It's interesting that he's all alone. I was expecting to see at least, you know, a pack of... Usually they're running around in fours. Thought we'd see just other Arabians with him.
Stay.
There we go.
Oh, hey now. It's okay. Stay calm. Nice and easy.
In general, getting a wild horse isn't that hard. Just pay attention to the little calm bar on the side. It's not a big deal.
Whoa, easy. Yeah, you're okay.
All right, who's ready? Let's do this. You're gonna drop me in the lake. There we go. Oh, come on. Dang it.
No, stay here. No, wait.
Woo! Right to the chest.
Hey, stop. Hey, where you going?
You know, right over by that bull.
Come back.
All right. Well, I thought I was gonna get him easy, but
Wait.
you kidding me? Damn it. I'm gonna try and stay away from this moose. I don't know if this game's gonna let me. No, come on, come on. Nice thing is that it's obviously easy to track. I mean, you almost don't even need to pull up Eagle Eye well. Looks like it's gonna make me anyway. They're not gonna show me any tracks. Come on now. You don't really need it. And we can see through the snow where it went. Thought I was gonna get it in the first try, but that's me just wishful thinking, I guess. There you go.
Easy, easy. Hey, stop.
Damn. I don't know that I've ever had. It might be harder than I was expecting. Let me make sure I don't die up here. Trying to be a little bit more skilled about it, I
You're
guess.
okay now. Easy. Don't worry. It's okay.
I recommend always approaching from the front, just because I've been kicked as part of the learning curve of kind of breaking wild horses. If you come from the side too much, they'll just straight just plow you to the ground.
That's right.
All right, boys, one more time. I can see. Oh? What's happening here?
There we go. Easy.
There we go.
You did good.
I think I got a little lucky there with that kind of getting, I won't say completely glitched, but kind of caught up in the terrain there. But there you have it, guys. One of the big things, obviously, is that he's not really our horse yet until we put a saddle on him. A little bit of the difficulty is if I take my saddle off the horse we brought, I think we could possibly lose that horse just like we could lose this one. But this is, I mean, this is obviously the better horse, so we'll give it a shot. I'd rather keep this horse than worry about that one. Like we showed, I haven't been on this spirit horse, as I named him, very long. He's only bonding level 2 anyway, so we're going to take a saddle off of him. We'll try and get him to follow us. Should let me. There we go.
Just getting this off you, boy.
Yeah. And we'll get this guy saddled up. That way he's our main horse, and we won't lose him. And we'll get headed on back down to warmer climate. And see if we can't have some more fun now that we got that out of the way. So let's see. We'll see if this other horse will follow us. Which he is. And we'll try and get back to his stable. I think the nearest one might be all the way down in Valentine. I don't think we're going to come up on anything very close. Yeah. We'll try running over there. I think I can still use the stables even with a bounty. We'll just hopefully not get into too much trouble. And man, what's the best way out of here? There's a lot of terrain. I mean, you can see just looking at it, a lot of this is cliffs and stuff. Obviously don't want to get my horse killed while we're trying to get out of the mountains here. I think I'm about to get too far off. Yeah, I don't want to take this all the way around. Let's just skirt the water real quick. I'm just paying attention that that other horse of mine is kind of staying in tow. And there you have it, man. White Arabian. We'll start working on getting him bonded. My saddle should be doing bonuses to his speed. Oh hell! I did not go far enough around. Or actually, I think I took the wrong turn when I came out of the side of the river. So yeah, if you go after the White Arabian on your own, just remember to switch saddles. Because of that, I would probably recommend bringing like an ancillary horse that you haven't bonded with, that you don't really care about losing. It might even be worth it just to buy a cheap one and bring, and then once you saddle up the White Arabian, just ditch him. I'm actually going to be going through a little bit more trouble than I think it might be worth. The only reason I'm thinking about it is because I do have this horse behind us bonded up to level 2, that if I can put him in the stable, and if God forbid I ever do anything stupid and get this White Arabian killed, I won't have to go all the way back to a level 1 horse, and we'll kind of have something that I've already been working towards a little bit. It's about the only reason I think to take him back to a stable. I just noticed, if you notice on the White Arabian, in addition to just having good stats with speed and acceleration, his stamina and his health actually start out fairly good. It looks like they're about 50% from the base level, which isn't too bad. A lot of times most horses tend to be around the quarter mark, and that's a big difference when it comes to, running through the terrain and trying to, get places. So it's a nice little bonus there too. And as you saw, wasn't too difficult. I messed up that first break-in, but overall, I mean, from the time I started the video all the way down by the railroad bridge to the time we broke the horse, I think was right at 30 minutes. I don't think that's too terrible for having to cross that much map. Having to find a white horse in the snow and then tracking him down and breaking him. So very easily done, you know, very doable, no matter what your skill level is or how early in the game you are. In fact, if you get a point where you can kind of get adventure in the open world, might as well just come up here and get it straight away. That way, when you're spending all the time bonding and kind of running through the terrain and leveling up your horse, it might as well be a really good horse that you won't want to get rid of. I was kind of at a point with my ghost horse where I was thinking about upgrading him anyway to one of these thoroughbreds that I have. Yeah, I just sadly didn't really want for that decision to be made for me. But you do stupid stuff, your horses will die. It looks like there's a predator back there. I'm going to try and just run past it. See if we can get lucky, hopefully. Legendary territory. I saw this trail. Yeah, there it is. Looks like maybe like a small game trail instead of a road. That'll hopefully take us up into Valentine a little bit quicker. Maybe not. This is getting us all over the place. Yeah, follow it down to the railroad. Wow. Yeah, only follow it to the railroad and then skirt the railroad back to all these other game trails. The railroad underneath me? The goddamn tunnel, isn't it? Oh, bitch. Well, let me see if I can take it back anyway. There it is. Oh, motherfucker. Not looking too great. This looks like we made that train robbery earlier. That's why I've been up here. That's kind of cool. Get through this tunnel. We'll probably be on the fast track to doing something else.
Yep.
There we go. Interesting. The horse doesn't respond to whistling when you're in a tunnel. That's interesting. Here it comes.
Easy, girl. Yeah.
Alright, so we should run into some more game trails off the railroad and hopefully take those down into Valentine. Actually looks like it's running underneath me, so this is becoming quite a pain in the butt. Oh, whoa. Alright, let's try option B over here. There we go.
Okay. Be there. Yep.
Almost there. Good thing about the stables here in Valentine is they're right on the edge of town, so even when you do have a high bounty, it's pretty easy to sneak their way in. Let's find out if I'm right. There we go.
Howdy. Can I help you with your horse? I got space for you if you need stabling.
What?
If you ain't got the papers,
thoroughbred?
I can't give you the full price.
Something's wrong with that. I mean, he has the stats of Arabian. I wonder if this just glitched on us. That's interesting. I'm not seeing a name. Let's go ahead and stable this guy. My horse. Oh, do we want to relive old Ghost, or we want to, let's go with, let's stay kind of in the same mode. We'll go with Phantom on this guy. There was only one Ghost.
Good choice.
Okay, yeah, it fixed itself. I guess that thoroughbred never had a name. So there's our Arabian. And kind of select him. There's this one. Rename him. That's kind of the one I wanted to name Phantom. Let's go with this. There's all colors of smoke, guys. This one just happens to be white.
Oh, dear me.
Kind of
That's
speckled
an odd
legs.
name.
Not completely white. A little bit of peppering. I wonder if it's worth. I wonder what kind of the options are on the coating. Oh man, there you go. You know, speed's already at 8, acceleration's at 8. We got a little bit of room for improvement with our speed if we get some upgrades. Elite handling. So, if you guys are looking for a good horse, this is the first time I tried it. I would say it's worth it. Get yourself up there by Lake Isabella and get yourself a white Arabian. I'm gonna probably end this video right here, take a quick break, and then we'll settle in and kind of I'll start a new one up and we'll just have some fun. Maybe run up there and try and get us another bear like I talked about, or maybe just shoot the poop and follow the storyline. Anyway, hope you guys catch me on that one too.